What's up guys? This week I want to talk to you about that little button in the middle of your screen on Tinder, or any other app for that matter, the super like. Is it creepy and needy, or just an effective way to increase your chances of a match? In this video, I'm going to tell you the truth about the super like, and how to use it in order to get more matches with hotter girls, and even a little trick on how to super like a girl even if you've run out of them. So what is the super like? For simplicity's sake, we're just going to talk about the one on Tinder, but it's the same for any other app with this similar feature. As described on Tinder, let them know that they stand out from everybody else. It essentially just sends a notification to the girl, letting them know that you super liked her. From here, you get put to the top of the list of when she's swiping. So next time she's on the app, she'll see your profile, and essentially she's going to decide to match or just chuck you to the side. For all the tight asses out there, or really any girl watching, you get one free super like on your account. Unless you upgrade to something like Tinder Plus or Tinder Gold, then you get 5 a day. You can also, if you're born and throwing money around, you can buy like overpriced super likes to add on to that, but I wouldn't recommend it. According to Tinder, every time you send off that super like, you're 3 times more likely to match. And those matches are gonna last 70% longer of the conversation. Now, if you listen to the haters on the net, especially Reddit, you'll see a lot of people saying that this is a load of crap from Tinder. They're just using this to get revenue. The super like doesn't work. They say when a girl sees this, it feels super creepy, needy, try hard, and they're immediately repulsed and just swipe left. However, this is a load of bullshit. I've used this feature a lot with great success, and I've spoken to a lot of girls. And sure, look, if you have really bad photos, a creepy bio, and then you're super liking girls, of course they're gonna swipe left and find it a little bit weird. But if you actually have good photos, good body language, you have a good bio, and you're sending super likes to these girls, then it does ensure they see your profile. It's not a matter of whether the super like is magically, they're gonna see it and be like, wow, this guy's amazing, but they get to see your profile. You need to understand, Tinder is a sausage fest. Like, 72% of the users in America are men. In the UK, it's worse than that, it's like 9-1. So majority of these girls that you're swiping on will never see your account. I'm going to risk potentially seeming just a little bit needy if it means that she gets to actually make a choice whether she wants to swipe or not. It's like being at a party and going up and speaking to a girl. Sure, she knows you're probably hitting on her, but at least you're now in front of her and you're talking and this might lead somewhere. As opposed to sitting in the corner by yourself, holding a drink, thinking like, oh, at least I'm not needy going up and speaking to a girl. It's just ridiculous. On top of that, I think a lot of girls are actually motivated to match with someone that super likes them, because it is that waiting of validation. Like, they see guys really into them, they might like that. You get that dopamine hit. Like Tinder even, like, it blows up the phone, you get stars going everywhere, you were super liked. It's a nice feeling. And like, some girls even have that reciprocity where they think, he was willing to use a super like, I might as well just match and see what happens. Now, all that being said, let's get to the important part. How do you actually use it to get more matches, to get hotter girls? That's what we're going to talk about right now. If you have Tinder Plus or Tinder Gold, the way it works is you get 5 super likes every 24 hours, but you actually have to use all of them before it starts to refresh. So the best thing to do is 5 minutes, same time every day. Just go on your phone, go through a swipe. I'll tell you on who to do it in a sec, but go through and spend up those 5 likes so it starts to refresh and you get them sooner than you would otherwise. And then if you do come across a girl that you like really wanted to super like, I'll teach you in a sec how to actually get an extra sneaky one. So even if you've run out at that moment. The first rule is don't use these super likes on girls that are already trying to match you. So if you have Tinder Gold, you can actually go through and see who have liked you first. So go through and swipe on those before you actually get on the swipe train and start potentially sending a like to a girl that's already liked you. It's going to be a bit of a waste. And if you have Tinder Plus, then what you can do is if there's a girl you see and you want to super like her, just swipe right first, see if you match or not. If you don't, then just click back, you can rewind and then send off the super like. This is just going to make sure that you're not sending it to girls that were already interested in you and they already saw your profile and already clicked to swipe right. The second rule is don't just send super likes to the hottest girls you see on Tinder. They're probably going to be fake accounts or lead gens for Instagram or Snapchat, or just not very active users. And look, in some cases, if you do have a crappy bio and crappy photos, they're just gonna be way out of your league anyway. These girls, even when they see your profile, are not gonna swipe right. So what I'd first encourage you guys to do is get good photos and a good bio. You can join our Facebook group and post up your Tinder profiles there and get feedback. If you want feedback from the coaches, you can join our mastermind. We'll look at your fashion, we'll give you a bio, we'll go through your photos. But that's the first step. And then as you're going through the photos, start looking for the top, say 10% of girls that you typically match with. And from those top 10%, you're gonna start looking and seeing, are these active users on Tinder that are more likely to meet up? So some things you can do is make sure they're at least in your radius. Don't match with girls that are like 4,000 kilometers away, right? You're not gonna be able to meet them. The next thing is make sure they have more than one photo. Check to see that they've got a bio and look to see what's in that bio. There's gonna be girls that write things like, I don't like time wasters. I'm not just here to message. I love wine. Something to indicate that they're gonna meet up. Even if it's, for example, someone that's traveling, a tourist in the area, they're gonna have more time and they're gonna be more likely to meet up with you. And these are the girls that you want to be sending those super likes to. Using this method, your super likes won't be wasted on inactive accounts or girls that wouldn't have swiped right on you anyway. It really ensures that 5 times a day, your profile is getting shown to a girl in your top 10% that are likely to swipe right. That's at least one attractive girl every single day that you're matching with, just using this technique and this feature. Now, perhaps you see a girl, it's exactly your type. She's less than a kilometer away. She has written in a bio, she likes tall Australian guys with the name Marcus. But really, like, if I see a girl that's exactly my type, so I have a very dominant profile and I'm attracted to girls that are sexually submissive. So I'm gonna look for things like love dad jokes, ruin my life, switch, sub, dad bod, over 6 foot, I don't message first. All these are indicators that the girl is looking for a more dominant guy and is likely to be the more submissive archetype. So it's gonna be my type, I'm likely gonna be her type, and I'm gonna wanna match with this girl. But let's say that I've already used my 5 matches for the day and this profile pops up. Now this is a little trick I wanna teach you guys. Essentially, all you have to do is click to share it with a friend, send that link to yourself, and then tomorrow when you have your likes back, click on that account and click super like. It's as simple as that. And if you want to keep swiping, you just turn off the app, turn it back on, and you can keep swiping away. Guys, if you want to see the opener I've been using recently that is responsible for a fuck ton of my dates, then make sure you smash that like button, hit subscribe, get your bell on, and I'm going to share it with you in my next video. It actually very closely relates to this super like feature. It's a go-to opener for whenever I do super like and match with a girl, but it can be used anytime. I'm gonna go through exactly what the opener is, how to follow up with it, how it leads to the date. I'll show you an open to close example. It's all gonna be in there. So make sure you guys subscribe and be nice. I'll see you in one of these videos.